Stoicism is often misunderstood. Many people think it means suppressing emotions, becoming cold, or accepting life without feeling. But Stoicism was never about becoming less human. It was about becoming more resilient, more grounded, and more at peace with reality. Stoicism began over 2,000 years ago in ancient Greece and Rome, yet its ideas feel surprisingly modern. That is because human nature has not changed. We still struggle with fear, anger, anxiety, loss, and uncertainty. And Stoicism was designed to help people face these struggles with clarity and strength. In this video, we will explore the core principles of Stoicism in a simple, practical way. No complex philosophy, no academic language. Just clear ideas you can actually use in daily life. Stoicism is not about escaping life. It is about learning how to meet life as it is. Let us begin. The first and most important principle of Stoicism is the idea of control. Stoics believe that the root of most suffering comes from trying to control things that are not within our control. When we demand certainty from an uncertain world, we create frustration and pain. According to Stoicism, life can be divided into two categories: things that are up to us and things that are not. What is up to us includes our thoughts, judgments, values, intentions, and actions. These are the things that truly belong to us. What is not up to us includes other people's behavior, external events, outcomes, reputation, health, wealth, and even how long we live. When we confuse these two categories, we suffer. For example, we feel anxious when we try to control how others see us. We feel angry when events do not go according to plan. We feel disappointed when outcomes fall outside our influence. Stoicism teaches that peace comes from focusing our energy only on what is within our control. This does not mean we stop caring about outcomes. It means we stop attaching our sense of worth and peace to things we cannot command. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus said that if you want to be free, you must not desire things that depend on others. Freedom in Stoicism begins in the mind. The second core principle of Stoicism is acceptance of reality. Acceptance does not mean passivity. It does not mean giving up or approving of injustice or pain. It means seeing reality clearly without denial or resistance. Stoics believe that suffering is intensified when we fight against what has already happened. Pain may be unavoidable, but resentment is optional. When something difficult happens, our instinct is often to ask, "Why me?" or "This should not be happening." But Stoicism teaches that reality does not owe us comfort or fairness. Events unfold according to nature, chance, and forces beyond our control. Acceptance allows us to respond wisely instead of reacting emotionally. Marcus Aurelius wrote that life becomes easier when we stop wishing for events to happen differently and instead focus on meeting them with reason. This principle helps reduce anger, bitterness, and chronic stress. When we accept reality as it is, we conserve energy. That energy can then be used to act constructively rather than emotionally. The third core principle of Stoicism is the discipline of judgment. Stoics believe that events themselves are neutral. It is our interpretation of events that causes distress. Two people can experience the same situation and react completely differently. One sees insult, the other sees indifference. One sees failure, the other sees feedback. Stoicism teaches us to pause between an event and our reaction. In that pause, we have a choice. We can choose how we interpret what happens to us. This does not mean lying to ourselves or pretending everything is positive. It means choosing interpretations that are rational, grounded, and useful. When someone criticizes us, we can choose to see it as an attack or as information. When we fail, we can see it as a verdict on our worth or as a lesson. The Stoics believe that mastering our judgments is the key to emotional resilience. The fourth core principle of Stoicism is virtue. For Stoics, virtue was the highest good. Virtue meant living with wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. Unlike modern definitions of success, Stoics did not measure a good life by wealth, fame, or pleasure. They measured it by character. A Stoic believed that a person could lose everything and still live a good life if they retained virtue. Wisdom meant understanding what truly matters and acting accordingly. Courage meant doing the right thing even when it is difficult or uncomfortable. Justice meant treating others fairly and acting with integrity. Self-discipline meant controlling impulses rather than being controlled by them. These four virtues guided every decision in Stoic philosophy. When faced with a choice, a Stoic would ask, is this wise? Is it just? Is it courageous? Is it disciplined? The fifth core principle of Stoicism is impermanence. Stoics frequently reflected on the temporary nature of life. They believed that remembering impermanence helps us live more fully and wisely. Nothing lasts forever. Relationships change, health fades, success comes and goes. Even our own lives are brief. Rather than depressing them, this awareness sharpened the Stoics' appreciation of the present. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that he could leave life at any moment. This thought was not meant to create fear, but urgency. Urgency to act well, urgency to forgive, urgency to focus on what matters. Impermanence teaches us not to cling excessively to things we cannot keep. The sixth core principle of Stoicism is negative visualization. This practice involves imagining the loss of things we value. At first, this may sound pessimistic, but Stoics used it to build gratitude and resilience. By imagining the absence of what we love, we learn to appreciate it more deeply. And if loss eventually occurs, we are less shocked and overwhelmed. Seneca advised people to occasionally imagine poverty, illness, or separation, not to dwell on fear, but to remind themselves that they could survive hardship. This practice reduces anxiety and increases mental preparedness. The seventh core principle of Stoicism is voluntary discomfort. Stoics believe that comfort can weaken the mind if relied upon too heavily. They practiced occasional discomfort to strengthen resilience. This could include fasting, cold exposure, simple living, or denying small pleasures. The goal was not punishment, but independence. By learning that we can endure discomfort, we become less fearful of it. Voluntary discomfort teaches that we are stronger than we think. The eighth core principle of Stoicism is emotional regulation. Stoics did not aim to eliminate emotions. They aimed to prevent emotions from becoming destructive. They distinguished between natural emotional responses and uncontrolled emotional reactions. Feeling sadness, anger, or fear is human. Being ruled by them is optional. Stoicism teaches us to notice emotions without being carried away by them, to pause, to breathe, to respond thoughtfully. This principle helps cultivate calm under pressure. The ninth core principle of Stoicism is responsibility. Stoics believe that we are responsible for our own character. We cannot control others, but we are accountable for how we behave toward them. This mindset removes blame and victimhood. Instead of asking who caused this, Stoicism asks, how will I respond? Responsibility gives us power. It reminds us that even in difficult circumstances, we retain agency. The 10th core principle of Stoicism is living according to nature. This does not mean living in the wilderness. It means aligning our lives with reason and reality. Stoics believe humans are rational beings. When we live irrationally, chasing endless desire or avoiding discomfort at all costs, we suffer. Living according to nature means accepting human limits, embracing reason, and acting cooperatively with others. Stoicism emphasizes community. It teaches that we are part of a larger whole. Our actions affect others. Living well includes contributing positively to the world around us. Stoicism is not selfish. It encourages compassion, patience, and fairness. The final principle of Stoicism is daily practice. Stoicism is not something to understand once and forget. It is a way of life. Stoics practice reflection every day. They examine their actions. They corrected their thinking. They prepared mentally for challenges. They reminded themselves of what matters. Stoicism is built slowly through repetition, small choices, daily discipline, consistent awareness. Over time, these practices reshape the mind. Stoicism does not promise happiness. It promises strength. It does not eliminate pain. It teaches endurance. It does not change the world. It changes how we meet it. By focusing on what we control, accepting what we cannot, mastering our judgments, and living with virtue, we become steadier human beings. In a world filled with noise and uncertainty, Stoicism offers calm clarity, not as an escape, but as a guide. And perhaps that is why, after thousands of years, Stoicism still speaks to us today.